Hello, welcome back. These are my previous video. I showed where I got these. They brought them over because he has rentals. They were sitting outside one of his rentals. I got a yard machine here, MTD Yardmachine. Both don't have a bag. I've already power washed them. I probably need to power wash them some more. They were filthy. This one has a blade on it. Oddly enough, the blade that's on this one is a Toro blade that should be on this one. This one doesn't even have a blade. It's missing a gas cap, air filter cover. Probably this is a recall on the Kohler engines. This style of air filter cover doesn't stay on. And I already pilferaged the, or what's the word I'm looking for? Allocated the self-propelled cover for a mower I have just like this one that works, that was missing, and it's in much better condition, just that it doesn't have a bag. So the Toro here might be for parts, and the yard machine might work. Looking at the yard machine, I did check the oil on this. It actually doesn't look bad, and it is within the level it's supposed to be. So and I think there was gas in here. It doesn't smell terribly bad. The one over there, the Kohler, didn't have a gas cap on it, and the gas tank was full of water. As you can see, I'm trying to rectify the blade situation. This one was dinging as you pulled the cord. Reason why is that Toro is a 22-inch deck. This MTD is a 21-inch. Plus there's the wrong blade on it. This is a used blade. It's not in great shape, but it'll fit it. It's for an MTD, and I put the put the Toro blade back on the Toro. And if I need to say this one's real bad, this is a 20-inch MTD blade. I could throw that on temporarily at least. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to look at the Briggs & Stratton one. I'm more comfortable with them. This is 2012. Actually, no, it was 2011. It was made February 2011. So, 9-year-old lawnmower. First thing I'm going to do, take the spark plug out. I'm going to check for spark. And I'm going to do is take the spark plug out, shoot some carb cleaner into the cylinder, pull the cord, and see if it starts. If it does, that proves that 1, we have compression, 2, we have spark.
That's not bad. Let's see. There is oil in this, and it looks good.
Well, looks like we got spark, but the blade's hitting the deck. I gotta find that out and give it a bang, or I got a bent crank. Gas tank off to get to the recoil because it's getting a tacking sound, and I don't think the blade's not hitting anything. So I'm hoping that there's just something on the recoil that's hitting something. Otherwise, you could have a blown connecting rod or something. I hope not. I don't know what that ding is. It isn't the recoil. The recoil is fine. Now watch this. Watch right here. It sucks it in and rubs against the philo. That's what's making that doing that. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe, I have a feeling that someone's been in here before. This here is supposed to go. It's supposed to go in. I believe when this goes on, and there's a bunch of junk in here. See, this goes on. This is supposed to slide in. I believe here. Slide in. Back up. Slide in on the shroud so that it doesn't move in. So I think that's the problem. Someone's been in here and put it back together wrong. Since I've come this way, I might as well take the gas tank off and drain it. Can't hurt. Just cleaned out the gas tank. I drained it here. There's some junk in it. It's just an old Folgers container. I don't see any water, so I may be able just to throw this back in. Yeah, filtered, of course. And clean the gas tank out, and just put it back on. I just use a garden hose and actually a leaf blower and leave it out in the sun. And I put the recoil back on. I went ahead and lubed this up with some WD-40. Get it inside the spring, through the, just through there, just whatever you can do. Gonna put this back on and see if I'll show you how it goes on properly. Okay, you see right here, this is the thing that was hitting against the flywheel, making a dinging noise. It has to go into this notched groove here, or notched punch out on the shroud, so it doesn't move in. It stays like this, so it doesn't make any more noise. If you take it off and you just put this on haphazardly and you don't pay attention to this, it will make noise. Okay, now that I got the gas tank back off and the shroud along with the recoil, I'm gonna go into the carburetor now, because it's probably plugged up or something, or at least inspect it, and probably will be good to go. I'll probably have to go get a new blade or something, but whatever. So we got for an air filter. It's actually not bad. Not bad at all. I'll just, brush this out, knock it out, and put it back in. There is a pre-filter. This is supposed to have been added. This does not come with it. Oh, my spring came off. I know where it goes. I'll put it back on. It hooks on. This is your auto choke spring. See if I can get in closer. It goes from here and clips onto, there's a little, might not see it, there's a little place here you can hook it onto here.
There you go. What it does is it controls the auto choke. The return spring, that's what it is.
Okay. To take off this air box, it's 5/16. Carefully pull this back. Oh, and there's another one. And there's supposed to be a gasket here, but it's missing, and let's hope it doesn't need it. things I like to do, I like to clean the back of this off with a Bristol brush. Maybe hit it with some carb cleaner or something later. And do the same here before I take the carburetor out. Connect the fuel line here. There is no fuel in here. Take some flathead screwdriver and it comes off. Now, this up here is just a 1/4 inch. I'm just using just a 1/4 inch driver I had just hanging around. The 6-in-1 screwdriver. Just leave it like that. Now the other bolts are going to be 3/8. Take those off, and then the whole carburetor will come off.
Okay, don't lose the nuts. There you go, nuts looking for. And then you rotate the carb. It comes off. Make sure
This O-ring right here stays there. Sometimes it'll come out here, stuck to it. And this you need to clean out. This is where most of your problems are going to be. Before I like to open them up, I like to clean off the outside because I don't want this stuff to get in. Just use some carb spray or brake part cleaner. Wear goggles or eye protection, because if this stuff sprays back at you, it's gonna burn in your eye. Yeah, got it to open up. See what we got in here. For one thing, it's missing the gasket there. That's not good. And look what we got in here. That's water. That's water in there. And a bunch of junk. And if you see that right here, that's dried up ethanol. So this needs a cleaning and a gasket, if I have any. And you know, I think it needs a rebuild too. I don't have the seat, I don't have a rebuild kit. So, and I hate to do this. I'm just going to throw on a Chinese copy that I have in my hoard. You know, I have this carburetor here. It came off another Briggs. It was, I don't know what was wrong with it. You know, it looks complete. Needle seats in there. I'm just going to throw this one on because see how that's flat? You see how that's flat? How I know the other one needed a rebuild is you see how that's raised up? It should be a little bit low. It should be straight across. Needs a. It said it's raised up, which means the seats expanded and pushed up. So I may just order a bunch of seats. I used to have some, but I used them all. I think I ordered like a 10-pack of them, and over the course of a couple of years, I used them all. So looking at it, this gasket here for the bowl is way too big. So I don't have no idea what carburetor what it goes to. So somebody's jacked this up. Although the main jet here is clear. Okay, here's gonna be gonna try to start it. I just put some gas in it. Let's see how it goes. I've already put all the plastics back on. This thing runs okay now. It just wobbles a lot because it needs a better blade. It backfired a couple times. I've added some like seafoam to the gas, and I'm just going to take it and run it out of gas right now to hopefully some of the seafoam can clear out stuff. So what I've got left to do on this is I'm going to top off the oil. The oil is already okay. And this plastic piece here, I am going to give it a bit of a paint job with some black paint to make it look better. Hello. This should probably be the final look and start of this trash picked lawnmower I got from a friend who brought it over here. What I did to it was I fixed the dinging problem by properly putting on the shroud, went through the carburetor, found that it needed a rebuild, so I just grabbed a used one I had and put it on it, cleaned out the air filter, put it back, cleaned the gas tank, put it back, gave it a spit shine, touched up this plastic piece in the front with some black paint to make it look better, and cleaned it up and found a proper blade for it to run for now. I may go get a better blade because this one's kind of unbalanced, so it shakes a little bit. So I'll give you the final start here. I also topped off the oil. Oil was okay, just needed to be topped off. Till next time, too. See you later. Just a little closing here. Just walking back to my backyard and look what I see. That's a snake skin. That one doesn't look poisonous, but yep, it's that time of the year.